Glad to have you along from Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Utah Utes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Rice-Eccles Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Utes will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense has the ball first today. Cam Cook, a 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Catch in the middle, it's sacked. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Michael Hawkins. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Strachan. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly.
Got a little grass. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like if they don't come take me.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd now.
Changing the play. To the air, it's Dampier. Working that left side now. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well stick with him. Makes it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Parker. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to Parker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Got his man downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air. It's Dampier. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Just keep slinging it. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. They'll run with Parker. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Epps. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Throwing, Hawkins. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Looks as if he's going to run it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. 2nd and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. Motion from the wide out. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Escapes the pressure to his right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Man, this quarterback's got some speed. You see him use those wheels to get outside. He was on the run. Nobody even close to him defensively before he was able to find an open target to get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
You want to stress a defense? Get the quarterback outside the pocket right now. Really good job running the bootleg to the left, getting the quarterback outside of the pocket. He can chew up ground in such a hurry, or he can throw the football down the field. Makes it really tough on defenses.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Handoff for Parker. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Utah!
And the running back quarterback gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. On the move to his left. At the 35, he's got room. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
He locked up and held on to bring him down. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went?
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. It took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the opposite.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
The Utes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's a gift to Parker. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Parker. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the red zone, it's Parker. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Utes! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They go play action with Hawkins. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock. Up before the break. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strachan. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. From the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Release to the back. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
To the air on second down. Fires to the right. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Utes have a lot of options on second and inches. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Complete in the middle. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. One more snap coming before halftime. The DBs will back off a bit. Hawkins fires to the right. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. And we begin with a look at Miami University taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. And it's the Red Hawks able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The victory caps off a 7-5 regular season. Not the best outcome, but you'd have to think a bowl invite is on the way. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Rice-Eccles Stadium. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? And with that, let's send it back to the fellows at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Number 83, set to kick it away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Utes head coach coming out of the locker room. They are so thrilled. They knew coming into this game that their wide receiver was a weapon, and he has been electric here in the first half. They said they are going to feed him early and often and keep that momentum going here to start the second. Guys?
Okay, Holly. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Handoff, Parker running left. Could be an alley. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brake. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Floats it out in space. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and falter.
What an abject disaster by this guy, running around, never threw it away, and finally forced out of bounds. Big loss forced by the D. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's looking downfield to throw. Pulls it in. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And the Utes will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pulls and throws off the RPO. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
And the Utes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's Parker. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Escapes trouble. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's those kinds of mistakes that just drive you crazy. It can ruin a drive. The false start backs him up on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of...
Snags it, and he's open. The 40, the 30. Inside the touchdown, Mountaineers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Utah 31, West Virginia 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Off-play action on 1st down. Scrambling away. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to pass. It's Dampier. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Pulls it in. It's Simmons. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
brings up second down.
And the Utes are threatening in the red zone. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Here's Wayshawn one more time. Tackled there by the defense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights, and now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Michael Hawkins. Pocket breaking down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. It's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He's got his man across the middle. Breaks free and he might be gone. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
So now it's second and long. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job. getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of And all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Back to pass, it's Dampier. That's caught, it's Simmons. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line. The stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Utes have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. At midfield, he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they... It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab. It's Bray. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Utes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
Might be calling a hot route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Quickly out to the tight end. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He's looking to pass. Grabs it in the middle. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
You gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Throwing, Hawkins. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
On the move and looking deep. It's caught. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the Mountaineers regain the lead.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on and make sure they get possession.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Great place to start for this offense. Handoff for Parker. Stumbled to the ground. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play?
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
They feed him again. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd and final timeout call by West Virginia. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll give it to Parker. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And he got it! And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Number 17, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. Two-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hawkins. This time he's got it. Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Michael Hawkins. Here comes the heat. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. And the offense just going to spike it here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Throws toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Throwing, Hawkins. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one stop with this many points being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman Trophy winner. The 4 finalists, as chosen by the Heisman balloters, a somewhat surprising group, if we're being honest. At the beginning of the season, you might not have thought these would be your 4 finalists, but each of these guys has earned their way here, not by focusing on the Heisman, but by focusing on their team and doing what it takes to win football games. A reminder of how good each of their 4 seasons were. And these guys talk about their poise, their composure. They've been that way on the field, but when you get to Heisman Trophy night and you get them together and the trophy is in the room, everybody admits these are very nervous moments. Only one of them will have their name read. Only one of them will join this exclusive fraternity. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists.